And that's a new patient machine. Every staff member knew educational sales, knew how to establish need, knew how to deliver the offer, and knew how to overcome the obstacles, the three main obstacles of time. Every staff member knew how to do it to get new patients. And every time they did it, they got $50 for every new patient that came in that paid. So you weren't out, I wasn't out a penny. That they didn't get the bonus until I got paid the bonus. I got paid to pay them the bonus. That's called 100% return on investment. That's how you create a new patient machine. Everybody's trained in how to get new patients. And then, as I said, in the first 30 days is the highest potential to get new patients, because that's when the patient is most excited. They're feeling better and they're feeling good about what's going on. And that's why in the first 30 days, and remember, the easiest new patient to get is the circle of influence. Spouse first, kid second, mother, father, fourth, third, and fourth. Those are the easiest new patients to get, but you have to know educational sales. That's why in the first 30 days, when a new patient comes in, they have been approached 5 times within 30 days. Why within 30 days? Because that's when the highest probability of getting the referral is, because they're excited. Why circle of influence? Those are the people they care about the most. They're willing to go out of their way, and they're willing to buy the coupon themselves for their spouse, child, mother, or father. They're willing to buy it themselves. And they know if the person has a problem or not, and they're going to know to some degree how big of a problem is and if it's affecting their activities of daily living. That's why. So on day 5, what's the first system that we're going to go after? Day 5 is the spouse. What's the next one? Well, once a month, we do the kids' day. Boom, we just went after the kid. Then we also do the monthly in-office promotion. What's that? That's just going through your patient's circle of influence. That's all that is. It's educational sales tied to a national event, Christmas, Mother's Day, Father's Day. It's just tied to a national well-known event. And we're going to educational sales, circle of influence. That's all that is. New patient orientation. What's that? It's educational sales. Now that's really robust. That's really the big ticket. Well, who do we go after? Spouse, kid, mother, father. And they're willing to buy the coupon because they're the spouse, kid, mother, father. And they'll know if they have a problem or not. Those are the 5 systems that my patients went through. That's why we expect 1.5 new patients for every new patient we get. All the new patients we expect to get are from our new patients, not advertising, not cold calls, not spending money. It's from our patient base and educational sales. So every 1 new patient, we expected 1.5. Well, what's that do when you take 1 that grows your practice, especially when you know how to get them to stay and pay, called patient retention. That's when your practice just starts climbing fast. You not only know how to keep them, but now every patient, every other patient, you're getting a spouse or a mother or a kid or a father or an in-office activation. See, they're everywhere. They're crossing your path every day. What are you doing about it? What system do you have? Are you just letting them walk in and walk out? Are you letting all the potential new patients just go in and out of your office, in and out of your life? You're not going to have much of a business or practice or lifestyle. That's how you practice chiropractic the rest of your life. And you'll never be able to buy your way to success. You'll never be able to just pay for advertising for success. And then all I did is I combined all that with my personal injury attorney marketing system. That was a system. Staff member was trained to run the system, contact them, first contact, second, all that, to sign me up, to eventually sign me up for the appointment. And she got $100 for every attorney she signed me up for a meeting for, she got $100. That's how we grew the hell out of the practice fast. And if I really wanted a lot of patients fast, like I had a new associate doctor come in, we did educational sales presentations twice a week or once a week to get them over 100 visits fast. There is absolutely no reason you should be stuck at 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140 visits a week. There's no reason. And if that's the case, it's because you don't know patient education, you're not good at prepays, and you're not doing educational sales marketing. That's the only two reasons. Because the patients are everywhere. You got to know what to say.